Hi, I'm Peter Lutter, the President of Health Australia Tanzania, and we're sitting here in Singida, Tanzania, in the offices of HAPA, and I'd like to introduce the HAPA Executive Director, Mr. David McKenzie, and the HAPA Finance and Administration Manager, Mr. Noah Kiao. I was just wondering if you could start by briefly explaining the work of HAPA in Tanzania.
Yeah, basically HAPA is working on 4 areas. First on health, education, infrastructure development, and advocacy and lobbying. Yeah, on health we have sensitization activities on different issues like safe motherhood, sexual productive health and rights, water, hygiene and sanitation promotion, HIV/AIDS. Yeah, that is in a nutshell on health.
What are some of the main problems that you see in the villages in terms of health infrastructure?
Yeah, of course the coverage is still low. Some of the villages do not have dispensaries, and some which existing have a shortage of medical supplies and equipments, and some have shortage of staff. So the situation is like that.
In 2005-06, we received an application from HAPA to support a community to put medical equipment in the dispensary.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you could explain where the need for that came from, how the project's gone, what difference it's made, and how it's supported the nurse there in the village.
My dispensary was supported with by HART on supply of medical equipment. You know, the challenge we are facing is most of the dispensaries are not operational because of lacking the medical equipment. So unless you construct the staff house and support supply of medical equipment is when the dispensary become operational. So at Mvai currently there is a good attendance of pregnant women and children and other community around that area. And another support was received on supply of solar system to the dispensary, which is now supporting on light, so it operates both night and day, and even supports issue of immunization, the refrigerator, and everything that needs power.
The support which the got from the heart, apart from this medical equipment, the nurse who is attending that the community there has expressed sincerely that he enjoys working at Mvai. If we ask him why, she has equipment which is needed for her to execute her roles, her duties. And she is impressed with the kind of support we gave that community.
Well, thank you very much.
So this is Matumbo dispensary. One of the dispensaries we supported medical equipment, and these are one of the community members who have come for medical checkup. She brought her child, who she said, according to her, that she started diarrhea last night, and in the morning she thought it is better to bring her for checkup.
How does she do, what kind of check does she do once the child is brought in with diarrhea?
Anasema anaulizwa swali kwamba
diarrhea unamuuliza mama, kisha muuliza mama.
According to the nurse, when a patient comes with a child, and she described that she has diarrhea. First, she do kind of diagnosis, because diarrhea, you can't say it is diarrhea, because when someone has diarrhea, maybe it can be malaria, not necessarily diarrhea. So they first test malaria parasite. If there is none, that means they prove that this is diarrhea. So they give her medication. And if the problem persists, then she has to come back again for checkup.
Just a question for the mother. How often do you bring the child in for a checkup, and did you use the dispensary for the birth as well?
Mama, anauliza hivi swali, anauliza naendaga Mtingo. Hapa ni mara ngapi mnafika? Yeah, she said they frequently use this dispensary, but sometimes there is a bigger hospital which is called in Mtingo. It is about 5 or 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers from this area.
This is the malaria testing room. So that's rapid malaria test kits. So you put a little drop of blood in here, a bit like a pregnancy test that we use, and it tells you if they've got malaria. So here they've got the kits, the gloves, the lancets, and the rubbish.
We're standing here in the delivery room of Tumba Dispensary. You can see the delivery bed, as well as sterilisation equipment and delivery equipment on the table. Some of these are equipment that had funded in 2010.
Hayawezi kuongezeka maji. I'm trying to ask them how long it takes for water to come up, and then for instance in the morning, how do they normally find the water? After, because it takes time for them when they're at home. Then they try, in the morning they're able to fetch at least 50 buckets of water. And then after that water gets finished, and then they are to wait like this. That's the answer I get.
So the next day, would there be more water, or I have to wait?
There'll be more water, but of about 50 buckets of 20 liters each. Then when they fetch, then it gets finished, then they are to wait as they are doing right now.
And what are they using the water for?
I know the answer, but let me ask them. Let me pretend as if I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is water is for cooking. For cooking, actually for domestic use. And then I have asked, they have not mentioned of taking shower. Then I have asked, then how do you take shower? Then they have told me that, that they normally go to fetch water for taking shower somewhere else, about 3 minutes if we go on foot. But I don't believe. Then I have asked them, we might be taking 2 weeks having not taken washed your body, which is almost true. They cannot just tell you exactly how life is.
And the drinking water? And water for drinking?
Is this water for drinking, yes, and cooking. Yeah. So you see that jerrycan is holding water. Fanya kazi yako. Fanya kazi yako.
Basi nituletee huo msaada wa maji.
Fanya kazi yako.
Did you see the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're now at Wayula village near Dodoma, where Hatters funded the construction of clean water drinking facilities and latrines for the students, and the students are lining up to launch the project.
Mambo. Unanjaa, eh?
Mambo. Kumbe hamna njaa kama nibania. Mambo. Fresh. Sasa.
Hello everyone. It's wonderful to be here and see you all today. This is my first visit to Tanzania, but through our involvement, we've been working with the people of Tanzania for 7 years, so I already feel very much at home. I look forward to learning more about your school and how you're using all these facilities to improve your life. Thank you.
Jina naitwa Selemani Sudi, ninasoma darasa la 6A. Mimi nitaelezea jinsi yani huu mradi ulivyotusaidia katika shule yetu hapa. Huu mradi umetusaidia sana. Huu mradi yani kuna watoto ambao wanaweza yani watoto wadogo waga wanaenda wanajisaidia humo ndani. Kwa sababu ya huu mradi ulivyoletwa, yani umeweza kutukinga na magonjwa. Manako walipokuwa wajisaidia watoto humo ndani, walikuwa wanatuletea magonjwa, wanaweza kutuletea magonjwa ya aina mbalimbali. Waweza kutuletea kipindupindu, kichocho na magonjwa mengine. Sasa huu mradi umeweza kutuepusha na kutusaidia kutukinga na hayo magonjwa. Pia huu mradi unatufundisha mambo mengi. Umetuelezea hapo yani ukitoka chooni, ukipita hapo unawe mikono. Baada ya kushika kitu kama vile ukitaka kula, upitia hapo unawe mikono. Hao mengine yani hiyo ni kitu chocha tu cha mafunzo. Maana yake kuna watu walikuwa wanaingia chooni, wakitoka humo chooni hawanai mikono, wanafika tu wanachukua sambusa na kufikia kula bila kunawa mikono. Mradi umetusaidia sana.